The numbers for this matchup, the tail of the tape. Gurgel 2 years older than Heun. Heun has the height and the reach advantage. And again, this is a catch weight bout of 160 pounds. Both come in under that weight limit. Here with the introductions again, Jimmy Lennon Jr. to get us started.
Well, fans, this is a 160-pound catchweight special attraction scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Our referee in charge, Joe DeRobio.
Red corner, are you ready? Blue corner, are you ready? Timekeeper, let's fight!
What should we look for in this one, Pat?
Well, I would think that Heun feels that he's better at striking than he has been in the past. He may try it for a little while, but I tell you what, George Gurgel's pace and the chaos that he creates when he's standing up, you know, that may change Conor's mind real quick.
One of the criticisms levied at George Gurgel, Stephen, is that here is a guy, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, incredible skills on the ground, and yet, sometimes to his detriment, wants to keep things standing.
I think that he thinks that that will please promoters. That's why he does that. And I think that there's a trend among fighters that they think that it's incumbent upon them to fight in a kickboxing match.
And they're definitely not going through the feeling out process in this one. Already some heavy leather being thrown. Nice low leg kick executed by Gurgel.
Gurgel absolutely does kick hard, and he knows he kicks hard. He's going to use them, I think, hopefully in a smart manner so he doesn't get taken down too easily. He's probably thinking about that.
1 minute gone, collar tie by Heun, and a series of uppercuts find their target.
Pretty brutal body shots, but they needed to be on the liver side so they hurt more.
George, you've got to kick in circles. You've got to get off and get out.
If Heun is thinking boxing from the techniques he's learned from Frankie Lyles, he's going to have to plant in that front leg.
He's hurt bad. He's hurt. That right hand definitely hurt Heun.
Gurgel snaps off the low leg kick. Heun rocked momentarily as they were fighting at close quarters.
I don't know if Gurgel... Oh,
there's an overhand right by Gurgel. Another low leg kick by the Brazilian.
Gurgel is taking him apart from the outside with the kicks. And on the inside, he's more accurate.
Heun still trying to shake it off. Another leg kick, really looking to destroy that lead leg, Pat.
Yeah, he's mixing it up well. He's going low with the kicks, coming back up high with the hands. It's a smart tactic. It's working well.
2 minutes gone. Overhand right by Heun and a counter right by Gurgel that sends Heun backpedaling towards the fence. So Gurgel really establishing himself in the stand-up earlier, Stephen.
He really is. He's being very patient, and he knows he's the power hitter of the two. His counters, though, with that right hand, he just slipped the jab and threw the overhand right. It's beautiful.
And Heun really content to go for that collar tie and just deliver those short uppercuts.
But Heun hasn't checked any of those low kicks yet. That's going to take its toll.
It will, and if I'm Heun's corner, I'm saying get a takedown.
Pretty much.
Gurgel looks very confident in the stand-up, picking apart Conor Heun. Heun feinting.
I think it's only a matter of time also that Gurgel's probably going to throw a head kick, and it may connect really clean because he's thrown so many low.
We've just passed the 3-minute mark. Body shot ripped by Heun. Overhand right by Gurgel. Good block by Heun. Nice exchange. And a mouse beginning to develop under the right eye of Gurgel. So while he may have been the crisper in the stand-up department, he is also getting hit here by Conor Heun, who I think, as you mentioned, Pat, wanted to clear up those cobwebs a bit.
Yeah, but he hasn't even really attempted a takedown. I think he really feels pretty confident in his boxing skills. I'm thinking he needs to get a takedown to win this round because he's not doing it standing up.
I agree, Pat. And,
wow, nice kick by Heun.
Ankle trip kick.
Almost took out the legs of Gurgel. He managed to connect with the right, so a good kick-punch combination by Heun. Nice counter left by Heun. Final minute.
One thing that impresses me about Heun is that he hasn't faded or lost heart. He stays right in the pocket, and he's going to do what he's going to do.
There's another right hand by Heun. And again, that kick on the lead leg, beginning to systematically pick apart the Hurricane, grimacing, feinting Gurgel. Gurgel doing a good job moving away from the power. Final 25 seconds of an entertaining opening round.
Beautiful right hand.
That Heun right hand popped Gurgel's head back like a Pez dispenser. And boy, we're seeing some good striking here in round one. It's the Strikeforce Challenger Series. Heun versus Gurgel.
They took that shit. Go around, run around and get the water. More than one, 3 or 4 at a time.
Go back to that body with the right hand.
You see him winking, his eyes winking, he's hurt.
Here they are in a flurry together. Conor Heun using the collar tie a lot, grabbing the head. That can wear your opponent out. If he's going to trade with him, he needs to do that a lot more. Seems to be effective for him. Here he boots the foot out from underneath Gurgel and throws the right hand. He probably should have attempted a takedown there. He was definitely off balance and could have got that. Nice right hand by Heun, followed by a left hook, missing. But at least he's moving forward in that portion of the fight. He needs to do that more if he's going to win the rounds.
On the blue line, right there. Fighters, fight!
How did you score round one, Stephen?
10-9 for Jorge Gurgel, but one thing that impressed me at the end was Conor Heun moving forward and doing damage, even though it was the last seconds of the round.
These two are clashing like rams. It's like they're butting heads with their strikes.
Jorge Gurgel is doing a slow creep to his right throughout the whole fight.
And there it is again, close quarters now with the tie plum delivering a Muay Thai knee strike. Heun really reaping dividends with that collar tie followed by the right uppercut.
Yeah, I think he maybe noticed a little bit in the first round that he could use it. He definitely needs to use it more, land the knees, the elbows, things like that.
Swings aimlessly with that left. He was lucky it wasn't countered. Another kick by Gurgel, doing a good job to continue to work away, but that jab popped Gurgel's head back.
And you notice Heun now blocking the kick, so his leg is definitely tender.
1 minute has elapsed in this second round, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Catch weight 160-pound clash between Strikeforce newcomers Conor Heun and Jorge Gurgel. I mean, they are throwing. Oh, there's that high head kick by Gurgel, and Heun absorbs it without even flinching.
He knew it was coming eventually. He got blocked a little bit by the arm, but it definitely could have been scary there for Heun.
It's just amazing, Stephen, that every one of these shots, whether it's a punch or kick, is delivered with nothing but bad intentions. Look at this.
Beautiful flurry. Heun's hurt. Heun's hurt again. You can see it.
One thing that Heun said is that he's going to try and use his boxing, and Gurgel thought that Heun stood too much on that front leg, and he's been exploiting that all fight long.
And you can see now, and a great combination there, goes downstairs with a leg kick, upstairs with the strike, and now Jorge Gurgel beginning to find his rhythm.
Gurgel wobbled Heun with that left hook.
The fans responding with each and every strike. Not much defense being exhibited here, but that, of course, lends itself to plenty of fan appreciation.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. A lot of offense, not a lot of defense going on.
We're approaching the midway point of the fight and the round. Gurgel now goes upstairs again with the right, tries to sneak the left through the guard. Misses with the high head kick as was blocked, and now Heun stalking Gurgel against the fence. Goes to the body. Gurgel tries to fight away, but now ripping away at body shots and knee strikes is Conor Heun. And he has bloodied Jorge Gurgel.
You have to like Heun. He gets hurt and he marches forward throwing bombs. This kid's got a lot of heart.
We're seeing everything, the blood, the sweat, and maybe even a few tears before this one is over. Unbelievable, close quarters, rock'em, sock'em fighting.
Two jiu-jitsu experts in a kickboxing match. I love it.
Welcome to mixed martial arts. And it'll be interesting, though, because obviously they're both enjoying the exchange in the stand-up, and now Heun picking apart Gurgel, but Gurgel comes right back. Do you think anyone may surprise the other by attempting a shoot?
I don't think so. I think a shot is not going to happen because they want to prove a point, especially Conor Heun. Conor Heun wants to prove to Jorge Gurgel that he is strictly tougher than he is. Left hook to the body. Love it.
Beautiful shot to the breadbasket by Heun as Gurgel was coming by. Again, low leg kick by Gurgel and just swinging for the fences. You can hear the impact.
Conor Heun stepping in post holes. He's hurt again, definitely.
High head kick by Gurgel. Heun comes back with the left. Gurgel swinging away at Heun.
Heun is rocked right here.
And the fans at the show wear center in Ken Washington enjoying every single scintillating second.
That was the one time where Gurgel actually recognized that Heun was hurt and then went in for the kill.
But he kind of let him off the hook.
Final 30 seconds of the middle stanza. You know what really is crazy here, guys? They both still seem very fresh. Gurgel is beat up in the face. Heun is beat up in the face, and none of them are willing to give that inch. Here we go again. Well, this is the type of action Jorge Gurgel delivers when in the stand-up. Hey, man, he can keep doing it all night long. What a fight!
Slow down right now. Slow down. Slow your mind down, baby. Slow your mind down. Slow down. Take in some air. Right now, you're doing great. You cannot let up on the pressure.
Well, with all the low kicks that Gurgel was throwing, you knew he was eventually going to throw that head kick, and he did. Luckily, Heun had his arm a little bit in the way there. Here comes the Heun uppercut, followed by the hook, and then Gurgel just unloads and skates out. Nice angle by Gurgel to get out of there and not get trapped against the cage. There's the head kick, followed by the right hand, and Heun, you know, he gets connected on. Most people step back. The kid only steps forward. Both trading heavy leather. Gurgel looping the punches, coming with uppercuts and hooks. I tell you, he's a very effective puncher tonight. And Heun's throwing most of the stuff down the middle.
Set the gate. Don't get hit. Step back, relax. Fighters, fight! Let's go.
Fight Professor, how did you score that last exhilarating round?
I had Jorge Gurgel winning that round again. Low kicks, head kicks, busier, landed more strikes. But Heun landed, and Heun hung tough. He's still very much in this fight.
And we continue to sing the praises of Jorge Gurgel's cornerman, Mark Delagrade. His simple piece of advice, Pat, slow your mind down.
Right, well, he's exploding into him and throwing flurries, but at least he's recognizing now when Heun's hurt. I think that's killer instinct that you can't train into somebody, so that's a great thing that he's got.
Punch by Gurgel.
Duck the head, look, left hook. Duck the head, left hook.
Left hand by Heun. Kick countered by Heun.
George, go loud, George.
Both of them continue to find their respective targets. 1 minute gone in the third and final round.
As many times as Conor Heun has been low kicked, I'm surprised he's not limping.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
And now Heun looking for the tie plum. Gurgel backs out. Check that kick. Misses with the jab. Heun delivers a body shot, head kick blocked.
Heun is getting very frustrated with Gurgel's movement. You've seen him a couple times stop and drop his hands. Like, come on.
Heun was spinning heel kick there by Heun. He was able to put a right hand through Gurgel's guard, and I think that's why we see the trickle of blood again.
But Pat, wouldn't you agree?
Body kick caught by Heun. Drops Gurgel. Gurgel now scrambling back to his feet. Nicely done.
Wouldn't you agree that Conor Heun is chasing down Gurgel and not cutting him off?
Absolutely. He's following instead of cutting him off, and that's something that he needs to do.
See, he's following him. He's not. He could cut the corner there.
Gurgel caught that kick, delivered a right hand of his own. Nice check there by Heun. Comes through, and Gurgel, just missing with the uppercut was Heun.
Gurgel has to respect the toughness of Conor Heun right now.
And vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right. I mean, the amount of punishment that Heun has absorbed, and like you say, not even limping.
Action, let's go! Action, come on!
Final 2.5 minutes of this third and final round.
Heun's going to have to do something huge here. Get a knockdown, get a submission, do something.
There it is.
There's that. Catches a kick, finds a right hand through the guard, now delivers some ground and pound on Jorge Gurgel.
Heun's got to keep this on the floor. He's going right away to the rubber guard.
He's working the rubber guard.
Mission
on the
control.
Beautiful sweep by Gurgel to come on top, though. That was a very nice technique. And that's the third time there in this round that Heun recognized he could catch his kick and throw the right hand, put him on his back.
By Heun on the bottom, also peppering the body with some hammer fists.
Action,
Now some elbows. Referee's calling for action. I think that's what we're seeing.
I hope we don't see a restart. Please, no restart. Let him fight on the ground.
You can hear the crowd ask for the knees. A tremendously educated crowd here at the Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. Final minute and a half of the third round. Scramble, sprawl, they're back on their feet.
A missed opportunity for Heun. Couldn't do anything with the rubber guard. Once Gurgel got side control, it was a moot point.
Heun connected with that right hand. They are bloodied, they are battered, but they are standing tall. A minute, 11 seconds left in the third and final round of what has been an absolute war here at a catch weight of 160 pounds. How does Gurgel defend that collar tie and the uppercut? Because Heun's modus operandi continues to be that. What does Gurgel have to do to avoid it?
Well, you have to drive into your opponent instead of trying to pull away. As you pull away, your head goes down, and the uppercuts are there and more effective. So you got to drive into him, actually, and get your arm on the inside to take that away from him.
Body lock, squeeze, trip.
Looping overhead right by Heun. High head kick by Gurgel, counter right by Heun. Final 30 seconds.
Heun cannot win a decision here. He needs a knockout or submission. Probably not going to happen.
Gurgel flashes the right hand, backs away. Final 15 seconds, and Gurgel exhorting the crowd. We have just witnessed a thriller at the Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. What a fight! They earned every single dollar they made here tonight. Conor Heun and Jorge Gurgel putting on a fight for the ages at 160 pounds.
Beautiful low kick that's caught by Heun, putting him on his back. Here you see Gurgel going for a leg lock, actually. Trying to get that heel hook going. Heun spinning out of it and coming up. One of the brief moments two Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts spent on the canvas. Nice combo counter there, leg kick, and caught again by Heun, put him down. This is when he starts getting after it and dropping bombs. Kind of should have based out a little bit. Ankle pick there by Gurgel, tips him, comes over on top, and Heun goes onto the rubber guard trying to get something going. They didn't spend much time on the mat, but they definitely, when they were there, showed technical stuff.
What a terrific scene. Two warriors thanking each other for that battle, and really no winners, or excuse me, no losers in this one. Unfortunately, we do have to announce a winner, and of course, it's all of us who got to enjoy this fight, not only here at the Jorge Center, but live on Showtime, who were the big winners. And let's make it official now. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read our score totals, we've all seen an outstanding 3 rounds of action. No matter who the winner is, they both deserve a round of applause. Great fight, Conor Heun and Jorge Gurgel. Well, fans, after 3 rounds, we do have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Randy Corley scores it 29-28. Judges Vern Beach and Terry Bolke both score the bout 30-27. All 3 in favor of the winner, Jorge Gurgel.
You're buying the beers. Yes, I don't drink when I work. Finally, first.
George, how tough are his legs?
I don't know about his legs. I didn't get to kick him that much, but I never seen in my life a guy with that kind of chin besides myself. That guy's got a chin. I cracked him. I felt his bones cracking and he would not move. He's got a chin. He's a class act. He's been respectful the whole time, like all fighters should be in their way in, to me, to my team. So that's an example of how to carry themselves, you know, not punking each other out or pushing each other before the way in. So I take my hat off to Conor Heun to give me what I wanted my first fight in Strikeforce to be. It's everything I dreamed about and more.
Mauro, Pat, and I were reflecting on the irony that 2 jiu-jitsu guys would engage in such a hardcore kickboxing match. How do you figure?
Well, have you seen my fights before?
Yes.
Okay. I promised everybody to use my jiu-jitsu, but Conor was actually the perfect opponent for me to not use my jiu-jitsu. He's very good wrestler. I'm very surprised. I was looking for the shot the whole time. And he didn't shoot. He actually decided to stand and bang with me. Impressed me. It made me have a lot more fun. So hold on a second. Most of all, I need to do this. All my team, Team Jorge Gurgel, Matt Dunlap, John Stutzman, everybody that's been with me for all the ups and downs of my career, that allowed me to follow this crazy dream of mine to one day be a world champion. Let me go to camp, come back, my school's in order. So all my team, all my students, my Canadian boys, my 13 schools, thank you so much for being with me, for believing in me. You guys have my drive. This is all for you guys, all for you guys.
Okay, let's hear it from Jorge Gurgel.